Hi everybody, this is Hope from Fix the World Morocco, and I'm standing here in my garden and I'm putting together a video of time-lapse photography of our gardens here, showing everybody how we've been using our Orgonite in order to grow food in the desert. Now, something you may not know about is that there's a story for a group of people in the country next to us here in Morocco, the country of Algeria, where they used Orgone energy in the form of an orgone accumulator to beam up into the sky in order to draw water down from the sky into the desert to grow enough food in the desert to feed the entire village. So we got really inspired from this story and decided that we wanted to try to grow our own food in the desert here. And so far it's been an amazing success. Lots of trial and error, but we're really happy with the results that we're getting, and we just wanted to show everybody how passionate we are about using Orgone energy to grow more food in the desert for bigger yields. So here we are at our local farm with our organic Moroccan farmer, and what we do is we bring all of our seeds to him, and he plants them and grows them and sprouts them in his greenhouse for us. We've found that this is much better because we get better yields and we don't have to have the space for a greenhouse. But here is the actual greenhouse where all of our seeds are sprouted for us, and then we bring them back to our farm and plant them in our beds. It's a beautiful relationship. We support the farmer. He helps us grow our own food. Right here, right, everything you see there, those are our seeds. So what we've got here is a box of what we call junk Orgonite, and that just simply means that it's stuff that came out, it has a few defects on it, but there's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't look as perfect as it should. So this is the stuff we can't sell to our customers. So when that happens, I use it for myself because it still does the same thing and it works. So here's our garden, and I've just gridded our garden with Orgonite. So you'll see there is a pyramid in each of the corners, down there at the end as well. And then in each garden bed, I've placed a garden puck, or in some cases, I placed a sleeping pod, because it does the same thing. It's relatively almost the same size. So anyway, there is Orgonite all throughout our garden beds here, and we have our brand new plants, and we'll see how well they do. And here we are out in what I call the driveway garden, because it's the side of my driveway, and we have all new plants, and so I have been placing more of the Orgonite in between all the plant beds. These are zucchinis and summer squash, so there should be some great Orgone energy in there. Some of our older kale. We got mint around the tree, and then here's our new beds here with trellises. These are cucumbers and radishes and carrots in the center there, with some Orgonite placed here. These are pole beans, Orgonite, radishes, cherry tomatoes, Malabar spinach. There'll be another trellis there as well, and some more Orgonite. Just placing this here, and Orgonite on top of our strawberry tower. And I'm just going to go throughout the rest of the driveway, all the way down there, and also on that side we've got garden beds all up in there. Place it with Orgonite for EMF protection and Orgone energy for the best crops you can get. And here we've got the other side of the driveway with garden beds. I'm putting some sleeping pods that didn't come out quite right as far as the way they look, but they still have the Orgone energy. So this has been growing for a little while now. We've got planted in here, it's about 20 beds that go all the way back on the right side there. So what we have planted in here are 2 of the 3 sisters, pumpkins and corn. And then we have different kinds of squashes and things. So I am placing the Orgonite in here as well to help nurture these as they grow. How things are looking around here. Everything cleared out. We're moving an olive tree today so we can have a bigger driveway. It's such a fascinating process when they move these trees. They just lift that tree right out of the ground and they go and they transplant it into the field next to us. But now it's going to open up that whole driveway so that cars can come in and turn around and stuff.
Sama. Bye.
What we did here was we dug ditches and then we replaced the soil with better soil. We got some, we have compost in there. That's the compost bin over on the side there. And compost and peat moss, right? So that the soil is fluffy and we put all kinds of nutrients in there. And then right now what we're doing is we covered it with paper and then hay on top of that to keep the moisture in. And then we've got our drip line. And in between, so you can walk, are these red rocks. So that you can walk in between. And then we've got all kinds of stuff going. So this is like zucchinis and cucumbers. And you see the kale is over there. Yeah. And so the apricot. The olive trees, you can see those. We've got grapevines over here. I think that's a pear tree. And this is a mango. I think that's a peach. This one's peach. That one's pear. These are sweet potatoes that are being grown in the buckets here.
We kept them going for a couple of years now.
Yeah, so, and then you plant new ones and you keep them going and you replant and cultivate. So sweet potatoes. This over here. This is purple. It tastes like artichoke. It looks, you eat the stalk, the celery, and it tastes like artichoke. Yeah, it's a French vegetable. I love it. As you can see, we've completely emptied out the garden. We're redefining the beds. We're putting walkways in there. We cleared out all these areas as well. And these guys are digging out all the carrots.
And what's this tree?
So that's living here is pretty
cool. Apricot, what you're telling me. Yeah.
I love living here so much.
Marsh loved it.
Yeah, it's really a paradise. These are more apricot. They're called mishmash.
They're like tiny apricots.
In Costa Rica, we learned that the banana tree does one.
It's one big.
And then it
flower.
And then it dies.
But it
Sometimes.
produces other trees around
Produces
it.
other trees.
Yes. You see them grow at the base.
Cut them all down and then they grow back up.
Yeah.
This is figs. This is a fig tree. This was baby when we first moved in. So it's got beautiful figs. Those are date palms. Those big palm trees. So sugar dates grow from that.
Okay.
And we've got tons of the figs, the dates, all in the freezer. Preserve them all. So if you guys are interested in figs or dates or olive oil.
And this, as you walk through, you get different scents.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly.
Beautiful.
What's the most expensive scent? So I hope you got a lot out of that video. If you have any questions about how you can use Orgonite in your garden to get bigger yields and more plants in difficult growing situations, please check out our website, ftwproject.com. You can always contact us and ask questions about your particular garden plot, or you can read some of the testimonials of other people who have been using our Orgonite products in order to grow food in their climates at home. So thanks so much again for watching, and check out the link below. Bye-bye for now.